Hello and welcome to TTV News, some latest events in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the report of the Provincial People's Committee, there are dozens of internal administrative procedures under the management of the Provincial People's Committee that have been reviewed and simplified.
On December 29, 2023, the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province issued decision number 2813 approving the plan to simplify internal administrative procedures. Under the management of the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province, the total number of internal administrative procedures announced by the province is 71 procedures, in which the province approved a plan to simplify and review 36 procedures. The results of reviewing and simplifying administrative procedures are as follows: maintaining 11 procedures accounting for 30.56%, simplifying 25 procedures reaching a rate of 69.44%. The cost reduction rate is over 1.6 billion Vietnam dong. For the remaining internal procedures that have not been reviewed, the province is directing for the remaining internal procedures that have not been reviewed. The province is directing administrative agencies at all levels to review and calculate compliance costs to complete simplification plans and proceed with approval, ensuring cuts and efforts to complete before October this year.
TayNinhTV determines that infrastructure investment, especially transport station infrastructure, is a breakthrough solution to create motivation to promote economic development. The province has gathered resources on developing infrastructure. A number of large-scale traffic projects have been invested and upgraded to ensure connection between localities in the region.
In the period of 2021-2023, TayNinhTV has allocated more than 9,985 billion Vietnam dong of public investment capital to build infrastructure in the province, in which land use fees and lottery resources play a key role, accounting for nearly 81% of total capital. Many projects have been put into use to meet development requirements and serve people's daily activities well, facilitate travel and trade.
The audience, according to a report from the Provincial Standing Committee 389 in April 2024, the total import-export turnover in the province continued to grow over the same period.
Specifically, total import-export turnover reached over $1.5 billion, an increase of 9.52% over the same period, of which export turnover reached more than $747 million, an increase of 11.55% over the same period. Import turnover reached over $752 million, up 7.58% over the same period. The number of means of transport entering and exiting through the border gates reached approximately 4,400, an increase of over 16% over the same period, of which more than 2,200 exited the country, an increase of 18.66% over the same period. Over 2,141 interests, an increase of more than 13% over the same period. To achieve the export turnover target in 2024, functional sectors will have to continue to implement many solutions to promote and support businesses, and especially the participation and efforts of the import-export business community. According to the assessment of the State Bank of TayNinhTV Province branch, in the first 4 months of 2024, the operations of credit institutions in the province continued to maintain stability and development. Total capital mobilized in the province by the end of April is estimated to reach 66,700 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of 0.5% compared to the end of 2023. In the first 4 months of this year, capital mobilized at credit institutions in the province, mainly from savings deposits, reached 44,400 billion Vietnam dong, accounting for more than 66% of total mobilized capital. Regarding lending activities, total outstanding credit balance at the end of April was estimated at 101,008 billion Vietnam dong, up 3.5% compared to the beginning of the year, of which Short-term outstanding debt is 76,400 billion Vietnam dong, accounting for 75% of outstanding debt. According to the direction of the State Bank of Tay Ninh Province branch, in the coming time, credit institutions in the province need to continue to simplify procedures, learn documents, collateral, and create favorable conditions beneficial for businesses and people to access bank credit, expand credit to serve production, business, life, and consumption, contributing to limiting black credit. Currently in Tay Ninh Province, there are 4 water reservoirs, including Dầu Tiếng Reservoir, Tha La Lake, Nước Trong Quan Lake, and Nước Trong Chuột Lake. There are 10 electric pumping stations, 1,759 irrigation canals, forming an irrigation system that has been operating for decades, bringing great benefits to the province agriculture. In addition to irrigate canals, there are 365 drainage canals and 24 days throughout the province. On irrigation and drainage canals combined to operate quite seamlessly, while serving the needs of water supply for agricultural production from more than 150,000 hectares of agricultural land cultivated regrows per year. With the number of irrigation works mentioned above, the irrigation system of Tay Ninh Province is basically complete and ensures the people's need to use water for agricultural production. In the first 4 months of 2024, the whole country has 6 outbreaks of bird flu occurring in 6 provinces, including provinces bordering Tay Ninh, forcing the destruction of nearly 9,000 poultry. To proactively prevent diseases arising and being infected from neighboring areas, especially during the hot season, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has issued 9 programs and plans on preventing animals from disease. According to the plan, it will strengthen surveillance and take samples for testing to detect livestock and poultry diseases at households, to proactively monitor diseases in livestock and poultry herds, to detect early and handle it completely when the epidemic is limited. Organize well the work of vaccination, cleaning, disinfection, and environmental detoxification. Propagate to organizations and individuals with livestock activities in the district to declare their livestock activities to the Commune Level People's Committee, periodically 2 times a year, and irregular declaration within 3 days when importing new animals, or at the request of the competent authority according to the breed reform. Strengthen coordination between veterinary agencies and local authorities and relevant sectors. Continue to build and maintain disease-free areas and facilities. According to the government, management agencies need to research and propose a number of solutions on tax fee structures and land rent this year. In particular, continue to consider reducing VAT by 2%. According to the government, management agencies need to research and propose a number of solutions on taxes, fee structures, and land rent this year. In particular, continue to consider reducing VAT by 2%, extend some taxes, reduce the collection of fees and charges, and land rent as applied last year to continue to remove difficulties and support businesses. Accordingly, it will be applied for some groups of goods and services that are currently applied a tax rate of 10%. The application period is from July 1st to December 31st, which is 6 months longer than the National Assembly's decision at the end of last year. By the end of the first quarter of 2024, the agriculture and rural development sector disbursed public investment capital of over 33 billion 780 million Vietnam dong, reached over 14%, down 12.45% over the same period. It is estimated that by April 30, 2024, the agriculture and rural development sector has disbursed nearly 35 billion Vietnam dong, reaching a rate of 14.26%. Projects generally ensure progress in terms of volume, but have not yet reached the disbursement rate as directed by the Provincial People's Committee. Leaders of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development said that the industry should strengthen instructions to investors to speed up construction progress and prepare project volume settlement documents to ensure disbursement rate according to regulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the directors, synchronous and close their questions of the Provincial Party Committee, Provincial People's Council, Provincial People's Committee, and the active participation of departments, branches, unions, and localities, digital transformation work has created many practical values over the last time, contributing to the socio-economic developments of the province.
In 2023, TayNinhTV is honored to receive the Vietnam Smart City 2023 Award in the category of Executive City Smart Urban, organized by the Vietnam Software and Information Technology Services Association of VINASA. The award is a driving force to accelerate the province's digital transformation process. Currently, the application of information technology and digital technology in the activities of party agencies and state management activities contributes to changing the appearance of the administrative system, methods, and working style of staff and civil servants. The information portal for handling administrative procedures is deployed and applied from the provincial to commune level in a synchronous manner, gradually operating effectively, providing online public services, and contributing to improving the quality of service for people, businesses, and building e-government and digital government. For socio-economic development in digital transformation, administrative reform directly contributes to digital transformation in the work area. Specific recognition for worry of implementing on terms of online public services has contributed to people's access to information, while also completing the goals of digital government, digital administration, digital economy, and digital society. On the basis of worry, it is also proactive in propaganda work and access to information in all areas of the world's digital transformation work to the community, changing people's awareness in access to information in digital transformation work. Another proof of the effectiveness of digital transformation. Previously, every time a transaction arose between agencies, organizations, and individuals at the departments receiving and returning results of administrative procedures under public administrative agencies, the collection of fees and charges had to be carried out by receipt issued by the tax authority. However, currently, the cumbersome processes in collecting fees and charges have been changed since the year of electronic receipts was applied. Through the use of electronic receipts, not using paper receipts as before, it helps a lot in terms of time, human resources, and material resources in administrative management. Through the application, I access, export, and compare very quickly. Similarly, tearing up price receipts at the market also saves a lot of time and effort in implementing price collection at the market. Just go through the supporting POS machine and the necessary information as well as the nominations will be reprogrammed. When recording, just tear it up and send it to the merchant. As for the recorded content, on the software it is shown very clearly. I just need to compare and print it out. In the current period, strongly implementing digital transformation is stay ahead of the development trend, thereby creating motivation to promote sustainable socio-economic development. In the coming time, to effectively deploy the roadmap to build a digital government, develop a digital economy and a digital society, especially in localities, community digital technology groups will continue to effectively promote their role. My role is to work with the government to promote propaganda and raise people's awareness about the importance and urgency of digital transformation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lands of TayNinhTV not only has famous landscape and spiritual tourist destination, but it also home to many ethnic minorities. Originating from that, the cultural, social, and human features of this land are always intertwined with beautiful traditional values that needs to be preserved and promoted.
TayNinhTV is a province located close to the southwest border of the country. Currently, the province has a total of 21 ethnic minorities living, studying, and working. Therefore, each ethnic group has its own unique cultural features that represent its ethnic group. However, every ethnic community wants to have cohesion and strength with each other to join hands in developing a Vietnamese culture rich in national identity. Its individual cultural beauty will bear the shadow of the common cultural beauty. For that reason, on April 27, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of Taynan Province organized the Culture, Sports and Tourism Festival of Ethnic Minorities in Taynan Province in 2024. Rules for competitions within the framework of the festival, the most outstanding ones are probably the competition on recreating rituals and ceremonies of ethnic minorities in Taynan Province and the competition on ethnic cultural beauty. Highlights in these competitions are images of reconstructions of wedding ceremonies of the Chinese, Khmer, and Cham Islam ethnic groups, wind offering ceremony of the Thai ethnic group, Lunar New Year, and the combination of rituals and dances of the traditional TayNinhTV festival of the Khmer ethnic people. Besides, there are cultural performances and national costume performances, creating a festival that illuminates the beautiful and unique cultural identities of ethnic minorities. It is like a very vivid picture and makes local ethnic minorities feel more proud. As for myself, I came to it as a tourist, but actually, I was very moved and happy to see the cultural beauty of ethnic groups being promoted and introduced to the public. As one of the contestants participating in the National Beauty Contest, Miss An impressed the judges and audience with the gentle beauty of a Khmer girl, entering excellently and showing the true spirit of festival. Through her professional outfit and performance, she successfully brought the beauty of her nation's culture to third place in this competition. The program shows the cultural features of the ethnic groups in our province. This is also one of the activities for units and districts to strengthen and learn from each other about culture. Besides, I also hope this program will be held annually. I'm a person who really loves national cultural values and historical values, so I wanted to visit and see what interesting things there are here. Festivals like this will also be a bridge to help young people like us have easier access to national cultural values. The colorful land of Taynan always makes us feel interesting and surprised when witnessing the traditional culture and diversity of ethnic groups, and through programs and festivals like this, it has contributed to strengthening its strengths and integration associated with tourism development based on the foundation and strengths of ethnic cultures. Established in 2020 with 32 members producing over 14 hectares, mainly children, Baodong Road Cooperative has increasingly affirmed its role in gathering and linking children growers. To date, the cooperative has expanded its area to 115 hectares with 32 members. This is to create a chain of investment links, guide and jointly exchange children growing techniques, organize purchasing and consumption of products, build brands, and provide sustainable output markets. Favorable geography, suitable soil, good care and equipment when applying science and technology, Baodong Durian Road is not only delicious and clean, but the cooperative's durian gardens on produce satisfactory fruits, uniform size, quality unmatched anywhere else. This effective model is based on the application of science and technology. Here he applies high technology such as sprayers and drones. Second is an automatic irrigation system. For his model, the product is also registered and meets outcome standards, as well as registered with the growing area code for export, and he is also registered with a QR code to make a durian brand. From there, consumers can know the origin of durian. Baodong Road Cooperative has signed contracts with road purchasing companies at stable prices. In 2023, the total amount of consumed durian reached nearly 61 billion Vietnam dong per 45 hectares. In addition, the cooperative signed a contract with an enterprise exporting produce, especially durian. Currently, the cooperative's durians are available in stores and supermarkets nationwide.
Mình đã mở được những cái đại lý cấp
Level
1
1 agents have been opened in Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Huế, Da Nang, and neighboring provinces.
Và sắp tới đây mình sẽ mở rộng mã vùng thêm diện tích.
In the near future, we will expand the area and continue to maintain cooperation with businesses. At the same time, we will also build a separate brand for the cooperative to strengthen its role and position.
Riêng cho hợp tác xã.
The first is to link, the second is to move towards exporting ourselves.
Thứ hai là mình sẽ tiến tới là tự mình để.
With the desire to get rich in his homeland and the spirit of the community sharing, Mr. Phan Hoài has led the Bottom Project Cooperative to gradually develop, affirming its role and demonstrating it most clearly. It is the income of cooperative members and growing households that has gradually improved, promoting economic growth, contributing to the successful implementation of the National Target Program on building new rural areas with the locality.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.